Greetings and welcome to Dyson Sphere Program. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our Let's Play of this awesome game, where we last episode just spent a bit of time upgrading our base. Pretty much getting steel on it, which was very nice, among other things. So, in today's episode, and as we planned last episode, we kind of want to get to interstellar travel. At least interstellar logistic stations. So that's going to be good. So before we start, do remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm still having a blast and it's still very positive, the feedback we're getting. Do remember to comment if you want to see anything new, and come join us on Discord. So with that out the way, let's get ready to set up the first thing. So what we need to get first is pretty much the new beams. So our titanium alloy. We have the steel, we have the spheric acid, and we have the titanium. But right now titanium is pretty much just stuck in this chest. And we should probably put it somewhere here instead, so we can start to, what's it called? Get it on the main bus, maybe on top of this one. Just to get it flowing correctly. I'm not too glad just having it here. So what if we do this? Will this be the best way to do it? Not sure, but I think it should work. If we line it up back here and add it on top of this one, it is far enough back that it can go into the new one, and it's also, what's it called? Yeah, pretty much just where it fits in, where it needs to be. So let's just quickly sort that. Should take more than a few minutes. And then we are, we need to empty out some of this, able to do a few things. So for now, let's just put this in to see it in action. So we need to get it in right here, above this one. So if we just cut you up a bit, right there. Let's look at, at the line being 1, 2 over from the corner here. So it should be right here that it will fit in very nicely. So you'll go straight and you'll go the same way as always, like that. And we'll just hook up a bit of right over here to that one. So we can do you. We can do some belts. Pretty much stop you and take you from here instead to that one. Because that should be able to output 3. If it's not fast enough, we can always take it as well from another side. Oh, we can't do it on the corner. Well, we can do it on the side if we want to. Or we can just shift you down 1. That'll probably be the easiest. So you'll just go here instead. Do comment if there's a better way to add this onto the belts. As soon as we get Interstellar up and running, we'll probably just put down an Interstellar station right here, where we can control it from. I think that'll be cool. So let's just get you sorted first. Here is some for you, and a bit of power. You can reach there. Can we get a long one instead? That's a lot of prisms. Never mind. We'll just take one of these for now, and then we'll go and grab what we need in a minute. That will output the titanium. Not fast enough. We can just add some more or double these. You will go from here onto that one, and from this one onto. Once we can kind of skip this one for now, and just make it go straight until we figure out where things have to go. So let's set up the production first of our new beams. Let's go over this way. Because as soon as we have this one made as well on the bus, it will be much better. And it has 3 inputs. Right in the middle of this lake. So let's see here. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 3. That seems good. And they're just made in smelters, I'm guessing. Smelting facility. So we'll do 1. Let's say I want you to make titanium alloy. Do 3, 4. And then as we've done before, remember to put them in the correct order. If you look at what it takes, we need to have sulfuric acid on the inside and the other two can go on the other two belts. Though with the speed it's at, it probably doesn't matter, but just to be on the safe side. So sulfuric acid in here, that'll be the last one we grab. The other two is not as important. So one of them will be a titanium, the other one will be a steel. Steel right there. We'll just go in right over here on the first one. Take you and say you'll be on, that'll be one from the side. That seems right, so right here. And there. Oh, not there, sorry. Right here. Bit close, but I think we have enough room for it. And that one. You can go there. And then I'll take you all the way across. To about there. All the way to you. And down. So that was all steel. Then we need our titanium. That can go right on this one. That needs to have a bit more room because of the way it is. So where can we fit it in? Here? Because if we do it somewhere else, they can't go next to each other here. We need to have a bit of room for it. I think this should work. You can go from here to there. And you can go from here all the way across. Just like we did before. Of course it will misalign at one, but not much we can do about it. Luckily, it's very easy to fix. Just go down and in. Right there. That seems mighty fine. Now for the last one, sulfuric acid. That is probably this yellow thing we have going right here. Oh, that's crystals. Was that far back? So it's on that line. Oh, and on the bottom. That's easy to control. And so far I haven't found a better way to do a bus than what we're doing at the moment. And to be honest, it is working quite well. I do want to make what's it called interplanetary logistics system at some point, but that's still a bit off from where we need to be. So you'll have to, can you be right here? Or will you complain? You'll complain a bit, so we'll have to move you over a bit. So right here should be fine. Oh, no, it doesn't need to be at the top. Just that one, and not you. Could actually do it one lower. Seems there won't be a problem. Oh well, because we'll have to stack things on top in a minute. So let's not mess this up. You'll go 2 instead of 4. To about here and go down. There we are. Let's just hook up these, so you'll be 1, 2. And then we'll see if it's fast enough with the tier 1 ones. If not, we'll upgrade to tier 2 and then we should be good. A little output as well. This way. And please output you. And add in some power. Now that I think about it, we should probably start some research again. I'd completely forgotten about that. So this is needed for when we start to make the frame for a Dyson Sphere. That seems pretty cool. So that's pretty easy to do. Let's get you out the way. We also have some energy exchanger. Not sure what it does yet, but we have pretty much all the building components for it. So we can get you researched as well. Mini fusion reactor. Nuclear energy. Ooh, that's pretty darn good. especially for power in our little robot, or mech. This one is needed for things, some crystals. We need the particle collider as well. Set up power distribution system, that's probably a bit thing, but we can't make that anyway. Just yet. How about in here in the mech? A bit more room, please. Movement speed, mech core. Get some movement speed as well. So that will at least give us a bit of things that it needs. Let's hook up the power. Is that misaligned? That's fine. And the rest is going over here. Let's go and help them out a bit. To get the rest flown in. That was titanium. When this is filled, that will give us ferric acid, and then we'll just have to fill this chest just for a little while. And of course, remember to hook this one up from here. So let's just move these things for a second. Let's do it like this instead. That'll be a bit faster. Let's just place you here. You can get all my junk. Well, it's not junk, but we'll empty it out so we can easily empty out this one. Please come with me. Move you. And you can go in right here. I'll take you. That's good. So now we at least have this one full. That starts to output its production this way. And we'll just hook it up over this way as well. 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 high. To about here, and then hopefully we can go down to ground level. That seems to be the case. So there we are. That should be all our production hooked up in a nice way to keep this running. Look how much sulfuric acid we are consuming at the moment. It looks pretty much like gold to some degree. Split that. Good. So our beams are being made. We'll have to output crystals as well. Yeah, let's just get on the main bus. It's always nice. I can't remember if it's needed on the main bus, but angle too wide. Oh wait, you're up too high. Let's just get that sorted. Because it needs to be too high, that's fine. But we need you to start somewhere else. So there we are. Much better. So let's get you hooked up very nicely. They will be on the bus now. And we have a little storage here as well. How high do you stack? Quite high. Do we need to add this into a chest to get going? Yeah, we'll do it for now. We can always move it in case it's easier. So you'll just store up 2 stacks for now. So that should be the last part. If we have the particles, I think we made that earlier. We have them over here. So let's just grab everything they have stored up here at the moment. And see if we can't make the interplanetary thingamajig. And see if it's any different than the planetary logistics. That's actually going to be quite exciting. And then we do need to make the thrusters for... Oh, we need one of these to do it. So... can make you. You just require some titanium. Then we'll see if there's any difference in size. Thank you. Let's give 2 of you. Just to have a bit. So time to look at that one. Please craft one. Oh, I can craft two. That's perfect because I need one here and one somewhere else. So let's just craft both, just to have them done. But as soon as these are done, we only need to add in this one. For that, we just need the thrusters, and the thrusters we have everything we need for. So I kind of want to set up both of these at the same time, to get both kind of reinforced thrusters, and then we'll figure out what we do with these. We could do that one, and this one, and that one, then this one, to not add the thrusters to the main bus, because I don't think they're going to be needed there. Because if I look in this one, I think this is the only place the thrusters are needed. At least the way it looks at the moment. So yeah, let's do something like that to have both of what we need. But first, let's look at you. Oh, you're a big boy. You've unlocked a new type of high-strength light-weight structure, the frame material.
You have established an interstellar logistics.
So look at that. So now we can stronger force the star. Notes and frames.
No need to transport cargo between planets manually.
Okay. Let's see what you... Oh, you have a ton of ways.
The logistics vessel.
Oh, does it work as both things?
Planets with corresponding remote demand sites accordingly, setting local supply and demand.
Oh, cool. It does both. So it does both from one planet to another one, and it can be used as a district drone station in here. Well, that does very make sense. So what I want to do is, we have this one now. I want to set this to remote supply. Can we set it to remote demand? So request up to 10,000 from the other planets. Then we'll supply it locally, to distribute it to the whole planet. That is kind of what we want to do. So now we just need a few drones. And we kind of need to set it up over here, what we need. But what's going on with sulfuric acid though? Is this little setup not gonna keep up? Are you getting it in fast enough? You are getting it in not fast enough, so you'll need to upgrade some of you. It might be the outside one. Yeah, we'll need to upgrade you. So please dismantle that one, that, and give us this one. Should be fast enough what we need. We can always add in a second one from the outside, since we have 4 inputs. But won't this make it run fast enough? Four, 5, 6. Yeah, this seems to be just fast enough because this transports, let's see, 1 per second. This one takes 6 seconds, so that's exactly enough to make it run full speed. And we might want to increase this a smidge more, but let's just run it for now, and then we'll see what we'll do. Power-wise, oh, that's... So we're generating enough because we have energy accumulated, but that is going down pretty fast. That we'll have to keep an eye on. Might have to make some more solar panels while we build this little thing. To be honest, I'll just handcraft quite a bit of these to fill up the accumulators on the North Pole. We should probably also make an, what's it called? A mall soon, but I want to wait until we have planetary logistics for that. Let's give me 4, that's fine. How many can we craft then? A bit. Yeah, we need to set up a mall soon. We're getting to that point where that makes sense. $50 more should be enough to give us the power we need, because look at that. it is kind of struggling to keep our charge, and that's because our science is running, among other things. That is quite expensive. And these are running as well. So many things. But while these are crafting, let's do this thing. Let's get you pretty much built in. Let's just do that for now. I think that'll be fine. Yeah. So what we're looking to make now is pretty much the thrusters. This one into that one, next to each other, and this one into that one, next to each other. Might want to just do this one first, because we have what we need right next to it. Yeah, so let's make a reinforced thrusters first. That had the 2 inputs, is that correct? That is correct. 1, 2, and then 1 in, 2 in. Probably going to be made in one of these, so let's see. 1 for now. Let's make ourselves reinforced thrusters. 2, 3, 4. And in goes the beams. The beams are right here, so we'll just split you off. We could... It's easy just to do this with one of you. There we go. And I want you to go there, there, and let's check 1 from 4. Is it the same amount? 5 and 5, so that is the same. You can go in here, there, and then you'll go on the main bus going forward. Then let's go and find our current. Oh, it's all the way back here. It's going right there, going this way. So you are here. That seems good. 1, 2, 3 is what we need you to take across this way. And let's hook you up. Yeah, about here. You can start there for now. Then I'll plan out our little attack pattern here. And it'll be there plus that one. And from here we'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way over here. And down. That should be all for the thrusters that we need. Interstellar power transmission. Make surplus energy, electric energy, the power grid into a full accumulator. That should, we'll look at that at some point. It seems kind of cool. Not quite sure what it does yet, but I think it will help us out in one way. One way, pretty much. And you'll go from there and there. And this might actually be overkill now that I think about it, doing this many. But in case you want a ton of drones, I just want to have the production ready to go. Yeah, that is exactly what I want. So let's see, you have you, we just need some power. And the rest is being made over here. And then we quite soon set up what we want to make. So I want to get Interstellar transmission, or Interstellar what's called robots up and running. When we do need to go and set up the power as well. So while this is going, let's take a quick trip to oh, we need power as well. And I'll show you one thing we'll make now. And that's pretty much hydrogen. Because if you look at the production for hydrogen, it's way better than the other one. And it's titanium and hydrogen, and we have enough of both. Just go a quick trip up here. Oh, unless we're actually consuming all of our hydrogen. Oh well, we'll make it later then. No worries, we'll just take this. It still works, it's not the best fuel, but it does its job. So, some of the issues is our power is slowing down everything. So, go. Let's hook it up here. Could in theory make some more of these as well. But here goes the solar panels. So, can you fit in there? And that's going to be a bit crooked, so I'm not too glad about that. Not quite sure how this is going to look. Looks kind of cool if we do it down this way. That seems like that would line up very nicely. Time to get the power right here. Probably easy just going in a circle and placing these down. Look at this nice power generation we are hooking up. And hopefully this will give us enough power for the future. And then we can always transmit it to a different part of the world or planets with our new setup. Oh, so close, we just need one more. Make one more? Let's make just one more. I just want to hook up. Just getting the circle complete. Oh, not that it fits in. And maybe moving you a bit will make it easier. Oh, that seems pretty good. They're all producing at least some degree the whole time. And almost at the satisfaction limit. So not quite, but it is much better. Could probably just set up. Okay, let's do an extremely simple power generation. I know it's a bit late doing this, but if we take these. And we'll take these that we actually use for, where is it at? Oh, back here. We use them together with the fuel here, but we could in theory just set them up with coal instead, and that's kind of what I want to do. But they're also a bit in the way of different kind of things. Let's see, we have some coal right here. Let's do a nice little power setup. Along one line. Can we just take you from here all the way to there? Power generation. Do 5 of you for now. 5, do the same on the opposite side. Then we should be somewhat good on what we need to do. Because we can't really start an interplanetary without having our power sorted, which for some reason is, well, not some reason, but it's not very optimal at the moment. So there we are. And there we go. So now to hook up a bit of coal. Don't know if 1 is enough, to do what I want to do pretty much. But if it's not, we can always hook up a bit more. Let's turn it all the way around. I misaligned it a small amount. What if we do that? That'll get that part. And you can get even more up here. You get the last one in there as well. Kinda want you to. How can you get you lined up correctly? Just barely. Just barely what I wanted to do. Oh, right. Can we get it? We can't. Okay, well, let's do this then and get it some other way. With one of the other ones. And you can get that, and then we can have a fourth one down here just to get the rest of it. But you know, you try to get greedy and get it to touch as many as possible. Even though it's not really needed. But and you can go over this way. And I know this is complete overkill doing this, but don't do that. But in the future we can expand this out a bit more for when you want to. And then a bit of power in between. Then we should generate just a smidge more things. So this also goes better power plants now that we've set this up, but yeah, that'll be fine. And look at that, also in our mech. That's gonna be extremely good. So let's see if our power is actually gonna... Yeah, we're building up a surplus again. That is perfect. We'll just let this run. Burning quite a bit of coal doing this. Not very environmental. What happened up here? Offs? What? Did we somehow remove the connection? Huh. Don't think I deleted anything. Oh well. That's fine. Let's just go and get ourselves some prisms right there. Then we'll set down a new one over here. That's weird. I don't know how that got deleted. But water is back online, which was probably lacking a bit. Oh, that's so big when you see it over here. So time to grab some thrusters. I think we did get it all set up, didn't we? Yeah, let's just grab it by hand for now. Grab some thrusters and then we'll try and set up the thing going forward. So if we remove these two, and I'll put it over here for now, since that's where we wanted to supply our titanium. You are quite expensive. And you can move 200 at a time, so I don't know how many we need. But let's grab that. I think it'll be cool to just try this. So if you go, we can just put it right here. It shouldn't interfere with anything. If we have it here, then we can always output it out. I'd like for you to request titanium ingots, local supply, remote demand. That is charging with power. Here is a few drones. Let's craft a 6. I'll put 3 in here and then I'll put 4 in here and then put 4 in on the other planets just for the fun of it. You're charging 60 megawatts at a time. Can my base handle that? That is a huge no. Can we get to charge a bit slower? Just charge with 30 instead. Otherwise our accumulators will not survive this. Oh, what is normal demand though? Because we need to look at the power. 60 kilowatts as idle consumption. That's not too bad because these produce a lot more than that. Not working at night. Use accumulators can store excess. Yeah, that's perfect. Accumulates 12 gigajoules, so in theory we shouldn't move it now that we've put it down. Just because of how much power it takes. Oh well. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Where is our ships? Let's do 4. Did that change it up top? Oh! It actually fits in how many you have. So can you only have 4? 8. Can you only have 10 at a time? Might just be a visualization. But should we just do a quick check how many we can have? Yeah, I think that'll be a good way to test it out. So please grab you. You. Can we just make a few more? Because I really want to check that out. Processing units. Let's try that. Time to see. That's 8. Yeah, so a maximum of 10 is what we can have here at a time. And that does actually make sense. So what? Let's fly to a different planet now. We need to go and set this up somewhere else. And hopefully we have enough power to supply it. That is probably gonna be the big issue. But they'll just slow down the production on the other planets, so it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Of course, we also have this one. The power conversion facility. We'll look at that probably in the next episode. For now, at least, let's try and fly to the other planet, set this up, and see if we can get it to do something. That's gonna be quite nice, and we can have all of them. So let's bring some fuel. Remember that. Don't want to run out halfway through. Yeah, and up and away. Let's see, where is that planet we want to go to? It is right there. Brings Lesar 1. Okay, hopefully I brought all the things I needed, or need even. That should be fine. That should take us about a minute to get there. So, how do you think it's gonna look with the ships traveling between planets? I think it's gonna look very cool. Just like our Dyson Sphere, our Dyson Swarm that's slowly building. Getting transport back and forth between these is gonna be very good. Because that is automating at least titanium. We probably should automate a silicon as well, so this will be like a mining planet. Getting resources in. Okay, let's start to break. Or can we just slam into the planet and break that way? Hopefully. Oh, that seems fine. And there's some power here with wind. And there's a little production area. Thank you. High strength material. Harder than diamond. So here's the storage. That's fine. We kind of want to take from this one when doing our storage. So let's take our transportation. And we can probably just take it out and into this one going forward. So what if we just do it? Let's try right here. Would that be a good place to do it? A bit away from the equator because I want that to be for different things. But let's try that. It's set up. Here is some ships for you. You'll also have titanium ingots, but you'll local supply and remote supply. I don't want you to request anything, just max. So does it mean to get it in? I'm quite sure you just take a belt. For example, what if we cut you off for now? Take the belt and take it in. Oh, we're missing one belt, pretty much. Let's craft them here. I'll use this one for now. And you can go in like that. That should start filling this with titanium 6 per second. There we go. Nothing is being in transit yet. And you can go here. And then as soon as I give this some power, it should start to do its thing. Okay, you have power. Does it only move when there's 200 then? You can also charge the slowest possible for now. Okay, let's follow that back. We'll just let this go. Our power will probably lag quite a while here, but that's fine. Let's go back. Let's go back. Where's it at? Look at that. We have transportation sorted. Wonder how fast it is. Can we catch up with it? Oh, it's moving 500 meters per, more than 500 meters per second. Okay, I want to catch up with you. Come on. 800, 16, 14. So it's working, guys. We're transporting titanium ingots between worlds, and hopefully we're not going too fast, and we'll... I kind of want to slow down on this planet, to be honest. There it is, because I can't stop, so hopefully we can hit this, just take off some speed. No, 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 no. Oh god, sail mode's end. Wait. Okay, we need to... okay. We need to recharge some power before we go. Can I go into space? Okay, we're into space now. There it is. Yeah, go. I want to go this way. How do I... Come on, get out of the orbit. Okay, we are a bit stuck on this planet for now. Look at it just go. Hello? Okay, let's run out. Okay. Here we out. No, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay, we're in sail mode. Come on. This way. Please have the power to make it home. We're getting closer. Oh, come on. I think the gravity of this planet is trying to suck us back in. There we go. Oh, look at the bus. Okay, we're making it. And this is why we need better fuel, so we don't get stuck like this. But look at that. It's just delivering in things at a nice steady pace now. Ooh. So guys, we have interstellar transportation, and look at that. 400 in transit. This one is almost full of power. It is outputting out. Ooh, and about time. We are using that at an insane rate. So in theory, can we take this and put it in here? For example, can I just hook you up? So if we move you on with me, take that, connect you up here like this, and can't we get it out just this way? Hopefully you don't need to... Oh, Ah, okay, so we said what output it is. Oh, that's genius. So there we are, guys. We have automated our titanium ingots flying from one planet to the other. That is a huge milestone. So very, very pleased with that. If you're pleased with this one, do remember to like and subscribe. And do comment what you think about this, either here on YouTube or come join us on Discord. We are always having a blast. Oh, look at that. It's landing like, oh, it's going into the middle. And the animation then it goes up and then it lands then? Or does it just go back? Okay, so it just goes back. Oh, well, yeah. Enough with that. Like, subscribe, do comment what you think about this, and then I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.